And how's your build-up going? How do you feel about the fitness right now?
Good. Yeah, no complaints. I'm in a good place. Yeah.
Did you get everything done you wanted to do? Was it?
Yes. Yep. It was good. Yeah.
So how does it compare to New York? How does your fitness right now?
I'd say it's about the same. We did a few different things to accommodate the course for Boston. So I did some sessions that were a little bit hillier, so they weren't the same. And so some of the timing of my workouts were switched around to give more recovery. Like a month out, I did a really hard hilly session, and it left me really beat up. But I felt like important to beat up the legs a month out from Boston. So some of the sessions were different, but I think went really well. So I feel safe to say that I'm in similar shape to New York.
And did you just do one altitude stint like for New York?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that the first time you've been out in Colorado Springs?
No, I've trained there throughout my career quite a bit. I was there in 2008 before Beijing Olympics, and then I was there training before my first Boston in 2013. So, yeah.
And is this going to be your last marathon?
Yep. I don't know. I think it'll probably be my last Boston, but I don't know that it'll be my last marathon. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you like that? You've never won Boston before, obviously, so it'd be a big deal if you win. But do you like that if you have to do it, it'll be against such a strong American field rather than just you're the only American going?
Yeah, like a lot of people have been saying, I think it's nice to have that pressure to win dispersed a little bit amongst the four of us. But I like having such a strong American field because the accountability. I think it elevates us all when we're in the race. And to say if I see Desi pulling ahead and doing really well, it motivates me. Be like, I'm just like her. I can do that. So I think there's this great accountability that we feel when we are racing each other.
Yeah. So I've talked to a few people coming up big wins. I remember one in particular. I remember is Matthew Century. He won the Olympic gold, and then it was really hard for him to sort of get motivated to get back to training again. Did you have any of those problems?
It was more of fatigue than anything. After New York was really busy doing a lot of extracurricular activities, and I was still running and trying to train at the same time, and it's really exhausting trying to do both. And so I was more fatigued going into this build-up because I didn't really get a break or rest or anything. So that was the hardest part, getting back into it. Was just having not had a break. But once I got back into it, it was pretty smooth. But it was hard. Not that the motivation was lacking. It was more I was just in a state of fatigue that I normally would have had a nice little regrouping period where I could relax and decompress. But I didn't really have that, to be honest. So.
Do you think the weather helps you or hurts you if it's a big headwind? Big headwind forecast.
I don't see it as a disadvantage at all. I train in conditions that are pretty similar to Oregon, what the forecast is for Monday, so I don't see it as a disadvantage. In general, I like to have races where it's like an even playing field, so I don't like to have weather dictate outcomes in general, because I just don't, you want it to be as fair as possible. However, I'm not opposed to the weather. It's not going to be fun for people. It's not going to be fun for a lot of the runners because it's good hypothermia type conditions with the rain and people getting cold and the wind. But no, I'm totally fine with it.
So for a lot of your career, you've been known as a front runner. But in New York, you sort of waited, you're very patient, and then made that pick over the end. Does that win, winning it in that style, does that change how you approach marathon, approach racing?
Yeah, I think it's just accumulation of the work that I put in that allowed me to just be more confident in my racing style and being able to close. My training had gone exceptionally well, and so it made me just a little bit less antsy, I guess you could say. And my training's gone well again, so I feel confident in however the styles of racing, whether it's slow, whether it's fast. I feel just ready to tackle whatever it is for the day.